So I think finding the expression shouldn't be an issue. This is dy dx. Now, sometimes students will change to product rule. I will not suggest that. I will suggest you use quotient rule, okay? So of course, if you want to change your product rule, don't do that. There's a reason why you need to use quotient rule properly. Then you need to remember how do you do quotient rule. So quotient rule, du dx uv, you square the denominator, keep the bottom, differentiate the top, minus off the keeping the top, differentiate the denominator. Okay, I think that's pretty okay lah. So once we done that, we're just gonna y, this is 6x, 4x plus 3. Okay, then find the expression dy dx is equals to x plus 3 square xv du dx minus u dv dx, which is 1. Just write it down for you. Okay, then once done, let's expand. You must always know that this is always positive, guys. This one. When you want to show that it's always positive, this guy is always positive. I dare you give me a function. So whenever you see this function here, just know that x plus 3 square is always positive. Because I ask you to throw me any value. You give me any number, right? X, right? You give me a -10, -1 million, right? It will still be a positive. This whole expression here is always positive because of this square here. The idea is you just keep playing with the idea. So this means it's always positive. Means that always look at this lah. This is always positive. It's just like the discriminant thing. Okay. So once this is done, what you can do is essentially, if this is always positive, something positive divided by something positive, guys, it will still be positive. Okay, something positive divided by something positive is always positive. So then you know that this guy here is your dy dx. So you can just write dy dx. Okay, so hence y is an increasing function. Okay, so determine whether the gradient function is an increasing or decreasing function. Gradient function means the dy dx. Okay, so if you're confused, right, what you do is you just let this be m, the gradient function. So for part 3 is part C, right? You just let m equals to dy dx, which is actually your 2x plus 3 square. Okay. Then what you need to do is you need to dx it. So it's minus 44 x plus 3 power 3. Okay, so since now this is important, you let gradient function be and let gradient function so this is your rate of change of gradient function. Rate of increase. Now take note, cube is not always positive, guys. Cube is not, because cube you can make it negative. But look at the question. The question comes from here. So x, since x is bigger than -3, this is the first thing. So x plus 3 is actually bigger than 0. Understand? Naturally, if x plus 3 is a positive value, bigger than 0 just means positive. You cube any positive number, it will still be positive. Understand? So this is positive. So you take this is given in question. Okay. So you start off with x bigger than minus 3, then x cubed is this. Then what do? We take the reciprocal, right? When you take the reciprocal, this is still positive, because 1 over positive value is just this, still this, right? Okay. Then reciprocal, you 1 over positive value is still positive, so you multiply by negative 44. Multiply by negative 44. What do you get? You get it's minus 44 over x plus 3 cubed. Flip it. Remember to flip. Important. Okay, then this will be dm dx. You can say that so this tells you that gradient of the curve is a decreasing function. Okay, that's it.